Starfish, or sea stars, are echinoderms of the class Asteroidea. Alright, I'm in. Where we have bilateral symmetry, they have a radially symmetrical body consisting of a central disc surrounded with 5 or more arms. Their physiology only gets weirder once you add in the fact that the bottom of their quote-unquote arms are in fact covered in tube-like feet, used for both moving themselves and food around, that they have a mouth at the center of their body, that they use to expel their stomach to digest food, and the fact that they have primitive light-sensing eyes on the tip of each of their arms. That all being said, they are bilaterally symmetrical as larvae, which goes to show that even some of our more distant and bizarre cousins ultimately share a similar background with us. A bit. Let's face it, they're kind of weird. Starfish are typically opportunistic scavenger predators, feasting on pretty much anything they can get their leg feet on. Different species will sometimes specialize on specific types of food, like always in the specialization versus generalization evolutionary tug-of-war. Overall, they eat things like microalgae, sponges, snails, bivalves. Stupid idiot fish, or too much of an idiot to get out of the way. The fuck is wrong with you, fish? Get the hell out of here, idiot. Now this jerk has to save you, dumbass. But seriously, fuck you, starfish. Starfish have a number of other weird things they can do. Some can regenerate arms. Some can asexually reproduce by either fission, budding off their central disc, or by their arms being cut off and growing into whole new, entirely separate starfish. Yeah, a single arm can become an entirely new starfish. That's kind of weird. Also, they do the normal reproduction thing too, with eggs and gonads and sperm and whatnot. They even have separate sexes, which is a thing, I guess. Starfish are ancient. The first echinoderms, their family, namely the sea urchins, appeared in the Cambrian, and then the first starfish started to appear not much relatively later during the Ordovician. Which means they were hanging out with cool guys like nautiloids, trilobites, early brachiopods, and so on. They've kept to pretty much the same basic foreplan since this point, though they have a number of variant families differing in characteristics such as number of plates, structure of plates, the structure of their tubes, the arm rigidity and number of muscles in said arms, the characteristics of their tubes, and a number of other weird things that confuse even taxonomists. Their phylogeny is very, very confusing. There's like 7 different groups and 7 different families, and we're not quite sure how many of them are actually separate, and even where certain starfish fall into them. It's kind of weird. They're just weird animals. It's kind of... Starfish, you're just confusing. Why you gotta be like that? Still pretty cool. I like them. You know, they're neat. The stars. Space. Space is the place. Sky's the limit.